Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is the continuity of the last class lesson on unit number 15, environmental pollution. From this point onwards, we are going to discuss regarding the environmental pollution. What is environmental pollution? It is the discharge of pollutant material which cause deleterious effects on natural environment is called environmental pollution. This is the syllabus definition. Deleterious effects mean harmful effects. If harmful effects are created, it is environmental pollution. Okay, any material added to the environment, if it is causing harmful effects, then it is environmental pollution. So, due to human activities, environmental pollution is completely by human activities. Due to human activities, soil environment is polluted, that is soil pollution. Aquatic environment is polluted, that is water pollution. Atmosphere is polluted, that is air pollution. So, to do the pollution, there are various materials contributing: agrochemicals, industrial wastes, greenhouse gases, heavy metals, particulate matter, domestic waste, electronic waste, and nuclear waste. First of all, we are coming to discuss regarding the agrochemicals. Okay, farming communities, farmers mainly use agrochemicals. Agrochemicals are chemical fertilizers, fungicides, insecticides, weedicides. Okay, many chemicals are used. Weedicides will kill the unwanted plants. Insecticides will kill the harmful insects. Fungicides will kill the fungus, like that. So, the common word given for weedicide, insecticide, fungicide, for all of them, the common word given is pesticide. In pesticides, there is a toxicity value. Okay, that toxicity value is called lethal dose, LD50. Okay, if the LD50 value is marked as 1%, that is 1% of that pesticide is sufficient to kill 50% of the target population. Okay, if the LD50 value is 2%, meaning 2% is enough to kill the 50% of the target population. How much toxic it is, how much harmful. Lethal mean killing. The lethal dose, okay, pesticide killing, right? Pesticide can cause ill health to human being. Now, okay, chemicals, no, toxic chemicals, if they enter our body, they can cause problem in our body also. Okay, chemical fertilizers cause a problem called eutrophication. Eutrophication is also called by the name algal bloom. The aquatic environment, the water environment will completely turn to green color. The aquatic environment will turn to green color, and that is growth of alga. Lots of alga will grow and occupy the full space there, and that is eutrophication. In Sri Lanka, now Sri Lanka, you know, during the time of Gotabaya Rajapaksa also, several things are banned. Don't use this, don't use that, those things are there. No? In Sri Lanka, several pesticides have been banned not to use. That is also during the time of Mr. Mahinda Rajapaksa. Okay, glyphosate, propanil, carbaryl, okay, chloropyrifos, carbofuran. These ones were banned in our country, telling they are causing health problems. Okay, so this is your note. Environmental pollution you are writing first. Then you are writing the types of waste materials causing environmental pollution. Then you are writing about the agrochemicals and their excessive usage. Farmers are using the chemicals more than what is required, excessive usage. That is mainly due to the uneducated nature of the farmer. When they are not educated, they don't know the correct amount to use. Now we come to the industrial effluences. Okay, factories are releasing so many waste materials out to the environment. Among these industrial effluences, hydrocarbons are there. Hydrocarbons are there, greenhouse gases are there, heavy metals, particulate waste, sulfur dioxide, oxides of nitrogen, all these ones are coming under industrial effluences. In these, first of all, we consider hydrocarbons. In your unit number 14 also, you studied about hydrocarbons. So unit number 14 says they are compounds having carbon and hydrogen. You studied many of them. Methane, propane, ethane, butane, okay, many things you study. Among these, some of the hydrocarbons here we discuss. Methane, well-known hydrocarbon, methane. The simplest hydrocarbon is also methane. It is produced by the bacterial activity on garbage and dead plant and animal material. If you dump in a marshy land, watery, clayey land, okay, from that garbage, from that dead plant and animal body, methane gas will be released. Methane gas can cause environmental problems like global warming. Further, we are using liquid petroleum gas, okay, that is a mixture of propane and butane. Further, we are using petrol, octane, diesel, kerosene, all are hydrocarbons. You know that one from the unit number 3 of grade 11 you studied. They are collected by the fractional distillation of crude oil. So some known ideas are here repeated. Okay. So these further lubricating oil, grease, they are also hydrocarbons. Thereafter, greenhouse gases. In the case of greenhouse gases, they are called greenhouse gases because they are helping to warming up the atmospheric temperature. If the atmosphere is not warmer, we are not able to live on this earth. It will be very cold and very difficult for our survival. So this warming is actually a beneficial one. But if the warming goes above the limit, then it is called global warming. So warming is important overwarming is not good. So the gases, greenhouse gases that are contributing to this are carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, ozone, chlorofluorocarbon, oxides of nitrogen, sulfur dioxide, many other. Okay. Actually, if you take this picture is very important for us. In this picture, you can see from the sun, solar radiation fall on the earth. Out of the total solar radiation that fall on the earth, nearly 70% is reflected again and again into the earth's atmosphere. This is atmosphere, okay, into the earth's atmosphere. 70% is reflected. 30% goes out to the space. 30% goes out to the space. Okay. If 70%, 30% ratio is maintained, then it will be a good temperature to survive. But nowadays, due to increase of these gases in the environment, this 70% is gradually increasing, 72%, 73%, 75%, 78%, like it is increasing. And this 30% is decreasing. The heat that goes out to the space is decreasing. The heat that is retained within the atmosphere is increasing. Due to this reason, the atmospheric temperature is increasing. So we believe greenhouse effect is a good one. Without greenhouse effect, we cannot live on this earth. But you have to understand, warming more than expected is not useful. Later, under global warming, we will further discuss this. Now, greenhouse gases are entering the environment mainly by combustion of fossil fuels. How many vehicles are there? How much of materials are released? How many factories are there? All are burning petrol, diesel, kerosene, petrol, diesel, kerosene, petrol, diesel, kerosene mean CO2 gas lot is coming. Same time, from the farming areas, dead plant animal materials in marshy land and garbage is releasing methane gas. The two main green gases are carbon dioxide and methane gas. Due to global warming, okay, makes the polar ice caps to melt. Polar ice caps in the poles, there are huge mountains of ice, and those ice caps are melting. So sea level is increasing. Sea level is increasing. In Indonesia, the capital of Indonesia is Jakarta. Jakarta is now gradually going under the sea. There are certain other reasons why Jakarta is going under the sea. One of the reason is global warming. Okay, if you have internet, go and search Jakarta is sinking. Okay, further, sea level is rising. Small islands are going. So thermal expansion of sea. Thermal expansion of sea. They are sinking. And further, global climatic patterns are changing. Rainy days, we get drought. Okay. When you are not expecting rain, lots of rain comes and make it flood. Like this, global climatic patterns are changing. All these ones are outcomes of global warming. Another thing is regarding the heavy metals. Today, I will finish this discussion with heavy metals. Okay. Heavy metals are having two qualities. They should have high density. Second, they should have high relative molecular mass. Two properties: high density they are for a metal, high relative molecular mass they are for a metal, then it is a heavy metal. Many heavy metals are there: mercury, arsenic, chromium, cadmium, lead, copper, manganese, zinc. All of these ones are heavy metal. Now, sodium is not a heavy metal. Why? Low density, low relative molecular mass. Potassium is not a heavy metal. Okay, there are heavy metals there are non-heavy metals. Okay, how these metals are added to the environment. Okay, zinc is added as a waste from zinc mines. Cadmium is added from the places where electroplating, okay, is done. Cadmium is added to the environment from the orange colored pigments, orange color paints, dyes, like that. Arsenic, very poisonous one. Very poisonous one, can easily kill a person. Cyanide like, that much poisonous. It's coming to the environment through agrochemicals. Petrol releases, if you add petrol, leaded petrol, lead mixed petrol is having lead there, heavy metal. And barometers, thermometers, CFL bulbs, paints, they have mercury. So these are your contents for the day. I'm stopping it here. Inshallah, tomorrow I will meet you again with another video, another content. Thank you very much. Bye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.